Welcome to the Systems of Life, Dreamtime to Real Time. I'm going to talk about the 5-link chain of life here fairly quickly. If you want to purchase the more advanced version and fund my mental health work, please do. Look for that later on. If you know someone that might need help in life or a bit of guidance, maybe share this clip with them, hit follow and like. And if not, that's cool. I hope my information helps you out. Now, look, when sorting out mental health low tide, I call it, people struggling. All right, we all go through high tide and low tide in life. When helping elite athletes, talking to original people out on country, I just break it down into a manageable, it's a system for me where I screen it or give the system to the person to screen themselves and to fix up. And the 5-link chain of life, it basically floated to the surface over hundreds of thousands of hours of thinking. After being in businesses and watching people being destroyed and their lives and the community being destroyed, or at home or online or even out in the natural world. And I thought, okay, right, people they're traveling, they're going from home through the community, work, checking their phone online, and they're out in the natural world in a park maybe, or going for a walk, or just going out watching some birds, or if fishing if possible. I thought, right, it's a 5-link chain of life here, and sorting things out. I always noticed that maybe work might be a huge stressor, or home life might be stressed, or online, and we could sort it out and say, look, you've actually got a bright future in these areas here. They're all controlled. They're going very, very well. It's just one or two here. And for me, trying to assess how really horrendous things happen to people, and they were, basically really, really distraught. I thought, well, how did you get here? What zones are problem zones? Where do we need to fix them? How do I fix them? And it was a screening process, like a sieve for me. It's a really good one. It hung around. It deserved its place amongst 2 billion thoughts, 2 million words, and 300 headings. And this one, after spending half a day going through years worth of diaries and systems, the 5-link chain, I just wrote it so many times. It kept popping up. And I thought, right, it's not too advanced. People won't, like my Olympic work is extremely advanced, okay? In nature, I take photos at 1/2000th of a second, freeze framing water droplets, fish in crocodile jaws, all right? So, or peregrine falcons, and that's harsh. Like you can miss a shot and never get it again. So and you have to predict that before it happens too, by the way. Yeah. And have it in focus too. Cameramen and women out there, you'll know what I mean there. Oof, seriously. In elite sport, maybe 28 frames a second, or maybe 3 things in 1 or 2 seconds to concentrate on a high level once every 4 years. Bomb out, you don't make it. That's it. Wait another 4 years, like brutal. Sport can be brutal. And you're aiming for like high level work there too. Not quite, wouldn't call it perfection, but you're aiming for extremely high level work. Okay, sacrificing, maybe not even eating chocolate for 10 years. And I'm talking about some sacrifice or chopping firewood to fill a truck to get to the own World Juniors or under 20 Olympics. Okay. So it's not that complex, all right? And a lot of people like that amount of complexity. Some do, okay? However, it's complex enough to sort your entire life out very quickly in a conversation to be heading in a better direction, okay? From someone studying mental health now, worked as a lifestyle coordinator to plan this, helping people, trying to prevent people going down the negative health pathway, okay? Bullying, anxiety, depression, divorce, domestic violence, death by other means, stalking and suicide, negative health pathway that I mapped, trying to keep people's head above water across the page, okay? That's at level 5 out of 10. It's still not great, but at least it's head above water. And it's the same process I use going up here to train people to the Olympics, or have a relaxed life out on country with original people, okay? Or to go to that next level as a human, okay? It's a great screening system. Remember, complex made simple is often the art of high-performance coaching as well. So I think every single book you read, podcast you listen to, advice, course you study, okay, or idea you have in your head or goal to achieve has to go through that 5-link chain of life. Home, community, work, online, TV, media is 4, and number 5 is the natural world. So this is the short version. It is part of at least 300 synchronized headings, and that's part of a 2 million word journey over 400,000 hours of my life with 10 different backgrounds of sieves in there. And the 5-link chain, it's just been pretty much on every page I write for years. So that's how good it is. Anything that doesn't stand the test of time eventually is not memorized and it just drops off the page, all right? And for someone in high performance, if you don't understand that that's high performance, We just have two different versions of high performance, okay? If you want to build a better life and you're looking for systems to use and you don't realize that's actually a good system, well, you and I have different versions of reality, and that's okay, all right? But at least here you can find where you're going well, good areas to be grateful for, but also find some areas you're having challenges in and sort them out. And there's systems in each of those areas. There's support networks in each of those areas. It makes it simpler for you, and it makes you feel like that your life's still going okay, all right? Or you might need to change all 5 areas, which means you might need to move, all right? But at least you know that then. You're pointing straight at it. You move a thought to reality by putting it through a 5-link chain screening. Anyway, I hope it helps you out. Let me know if it does. If you want to support me in the future, let me know. The least you could do is hit like, share, follow. Please help someone out who might be going through a tough time. This system I use to simplify life at all levels. And in the end, if we have happier people on the planet, which I think sorting out where you are and where you want to go can lead to, will make the place better for future generations, but also for us to have a good life now. And if you are concentrating on creating a better home life, a better community, a better workplace, better online behavior, and better behavior in the natural world, I think that's about as good a legacy as you can have. Like, that's, if you just did that, that's an awesome life. But thank you for listening. I wish you all the best. And if this helps you out, please let me know.